Hey everyone, I'm MakerWorld. I've been using a 3D printer for about 6 months now, and today I wanted to share how I've been using it around the house. Hopefully, this video gives you some cool ideas and inspiration on just how useful a 3D printer can be in your daily life. Let's jump right in. First is this monitor stand. Since I work from home a lot, I'm staring at screens all day and my neck is starting to pay the price. The stand my company gave me was okay, but it had all these annoying electric parts I didn't need, and it completely wasted the space underneath. So I jumped onto MakerWorld, found a great model, and hit print. No tweaking needed. The quality came out amazing and it fits perfectly. My monitor is actually pretty heavy, but this thing has held up with zero issues for months. Next is a little hook for my bathroom cleaning tools. I bought this wall tile mount from IKEA, but unfortunately, it didn't fit the loop on the cleaning tools I already had. For a while, I was awkwardly tying strings to them to make it work. But after a quick search on MakerWorld, I found the exact adapter piece I needed. Printed it out and boom, a perfect fit. Third, we have these Pegboard organizers. Honestly, it's no exaggeration to say this IKEA Pegboard is a staple in the desk setup world. There are tons of retail accessories for it, but the 3D printing community has also shared an insane amount of custom models. Actually, I bought this Pegboard because I knew having a 3D printer would allow me to customize it and get the absolute most out of it, and it's been incredibly useful. MakerWorld has organizers in every shape and size imaginable, so whatever you need, you just find it and print it. Everything I've shown you so far was just found and printed straight from MakerWorld. There are so many models uploaded there already that you can find almost anything you need instantly. So even if you don't know how to do 3D modeling yet, a 3D printer is still totally worth it. Alright, number 4 is this mini shelf for my power strip. From here on out, these are all things I modeled and designed myself. Most of the electronics plugged into this strip were kitchen appliances, but the cords are too short, leaving the power strip awkwardly dangling in mid-air. It worked fine, but it looked terrible. So I designed this small shelf. I customized the height and width to perfectly fit the space, and it's super stable. Being able to make something tailored exactly to your needs is honestly one of the best parts of 3D printing. Fifth is this paper towel holder. Before this, I used one that clipped onto the upper cabinet door, but it was annoying to use and looked pretty messy. So I decided to make my own. This one actually took a few rounds of trial and error. My first design faced inward, which had a major flaw. You couldn't actually change the paper towel roll. Plus, if the plastic was too thick, the cabinet door wouldn't close properly. The version you see now fixes both of those problems. It works flawlessly, and I'm especially loving this premium red color. Number 6 is a wedding album stand. Wedding albums are notoriously tricky to store. Since we've been married all that long, I really didn't want to just shove it away in the dark corner. So my wife and I teamed up to make this stand. I handled the mechanical design and my wife took charge of the aesthetics. At the time, she was absolutely obsessed with how cute dachshunds are. The cool part is that the top accent piece is swappable, so if our tastes change later, we can easily change it up. 7th is a remote controller holder I made to clean up all the different remotes floating around our bedroom. I don't own a multicolor printer yet, so I designed the top and bottom pieces separately and snapped them together. Storage organizers are actually one of the most popular categories in the 3D printing community. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, definitely look up Gridfinity. I haven't jumped down that rabbit hole just yet, but it's a super interesting and practical concept that I definitely want to try out later. And finally, the Ditto light switch. Because of how our bedroom furniture is laid out, the light switch ended up hidden behind the cabinet. It was one of those minor daily annoyances that just started adding up. To fix it, I made this mechanical extension for the switch. The Ditto character in the middle was drawn by my wife. I actually made the dedicated making of video for this project, so if you're curious about how it works, click the link to check it out. And that's it. That is how I've been utilizing my 3D printer around the house for the past 6 months. If you have any cool use cases or ideas of your own, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.